Oscar nominations are finally here. I've been waiting all of 2017 to see what the Academy has for 2018 nominations. As somebody who loved a lot of movies that came out in 2017, I am very much looking forward to a lot of the movies we'll see on this list. So how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna list out my choices for what should go in whatever category, and then we'll listen to what the Academy has for nominations. I'm only gonna kind of do the big categories, kind of, actress, best supporting, best director, best picture, those sort of categories. I will also give my opinion on best score, best costume, best production design. Alright, with that being said, let's get into my picks and the nominations.
Here we are, the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role.
Okay, best supporting actress.
Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
In Mudbound.
I didn't like the
Janney
movie.
in I, Tonya.
Duh, Allison Janney. Duh.
Leslie Manville in Phantom Thread.
Whoa, that's a surprise.
Laurie Metcalf in Lady Bird.
Duh.
And Octavia Spencer in The Shape of Water.
Duh. Okay. Ironically, I had all those picks except Leslie Manville. I actually had Tiffany Haddish, who was doing the announcement, which is kind of funny. But moving on.
For performance by an actor in a supporting role.
Best supporting actor.
Willem Dafoe in The Florida Project.
One of my favorite performances of the year.
Woody Harrelson in 3 Billboards
Woody?
Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah.
Over Patrick Stewart?
Richard Jenkins in The Shape of Water.
Okay, this is what we're not gonna do.
Christopher Plummer in All the World. And Sam Rockwell in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Ebbing, Missouri. I said it.
What? Christopher... You know what? I can't even be mad. I'm sorry. I can't even be mad. It's Wool. I'm not even mad. Christopher Plummer... I'm not even mad. Moving on.
Here are the nominees for adaptation screenplay.
Okay, best adapted screenplay.
Call Me by Your Name,
Duh.
James Ivory.
Not even close. Duh.
The Disaster Artist, Scott
Okay.
New Standard, and Michael H. Wilbur.
Get it out, Tiffany. Get it out.
Wilbur. Wilbur. Logan Scott Frank and James Mangold and Michael Green.
Let's go, Logan.
Molly's Game, Aaron Sorkin.
He's gonna get nominated every year that he writes a movie.
And Mudbound, Virgil Williams and Dee Reese.
Mudbound was good. It was alright. I love it. It's crazy because I took a guess on Logan and it actually did get nominated. I had Blade Runner obviously over Mudbound in my opinion, but I mean, I understand why Mudbound would get nominated. So
For original screenplay.
original screenplay.
The Big Sick. Emily V. Gordon and Kumail Nanjiani.
They actually not okay. That's a good one. That's a good. I didn't think they
Get
were
Out,
nominated.
Jordan
Get
Peele.
Out. Okay. In my opinion, it's the best of the year.
Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig.
Duh. I thought it was alright,
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro and Vanessa Taylor.
I guess. It was a good, I
And
guess.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Martin McDonough.
If you don't know about my feelings on 3 Billboards, it was a very good movie. It was an okay movie. But all this awards acclaim it's getting, it's kind of blown out proportion in my opinion. It's a good movie. I guess the script is the best part, and I'm not mad about this nomination. But it winning Best Picture and all that, I don't see that.
For performance by an actor in a leading role,
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet in Call Me by Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis in
He could
Phantom Thread.
literally sit on the floor and get nominated, so you can't even get mad.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Hallelujah.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
Yeah, you know it. He know his name. And Get Out.
He actually got nominated?
Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour.
Duh.
and Denzel Washington in Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Okay. Two big surprises. Let's start with Denzel. Not that many people like the movie. I guess a lot of people said Denzel carried the movie, but a whole nomination? That's a kind of a reach for me. But Daniel Kaluuya really getting nominated? Personally, I would have taken a few people over Denzel. And I'm not mad with the Daniel Kaluuya pick. I just really wanted Hugh Jackman to get nominated. So that's crazy. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
And for performance by an actress in a leading role.
Oh, well, just best actress. Best actress.
Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water.
I guess she's good in the movie, but
Frances McDormand in Three Billboards Outside
it seems like
Ebbing,
Frances
Missouri.
McDormand's gonna win for all of these. I just hope Margot Robbie gets nominated.
Margot Robbie in I, Tonya.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird.
I guess.
And Meryl Streep in The
She can literally do. Look, Meryl Streep's gonna get nominated one day for literally just looking at the screen. I promise you. I promise you, she's gonna get nominated just for looking at the screen.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Directing. Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan. Get Out, Jordan Peele.
Oh my god. Really?
Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig. Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson.
What the fuck? Sorry.
And The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro.
So you're gonna sit here and tell me the PTA deserves a nomination over Denis Villeneuve? Are you really gonna sit here and tell me that? Okay, like that's, in my opinion, that's a snub. Better than Luca Guadagnino? That's a reach. That's a huge reach. I didn't bet on Jordan Peele getting nominated. I just thought that if anything, he was gonna get nominated for best script, which I feel like if there was one thing Get Out shouldn't get nominated for, it was for Jordan Peele's directing, because it was a good movie. It's a great movie actually, but directing wise, it wasn't like, oh my goodness. It was just well directed. It wasn't amazing like Denis Villeneuve or Luca Guadagnino, but trust me, I'm not mad at this nomination.
You want to do the big one for the best picture?
Well, I think we should both do it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You don't know me that
So
well.
now
You don't know me at all.
Now they're doing
And
best
finally,
picture.
Here are the nine films selected as best
Florida
picture
Project's not gonna
nominees.
make it. I can tell you Florida Project's not gonna make it.
Call Me by Your Name, Peter
Duh.
Spears.
I really hope Get Out makes
Luca
it.
Guadagnino and Luca Guadagnino, Emilia George, and Marco Morabito.
Darkest Hour.
Darkest Hour.
T. Bevan, Eric Fellner, Lisa Bruce, Anthony McCartan, and Douglas Urbanski, producers.
Dunkirk, Emma Thomas, and Christopher Nolan, producers.
Go Nolan, damn it!
Get Out. Sean McKittrick, Jason Blum, Edward H. Ham Jr., and Jordan Peele, producers.
Okay, Academy.
Lady
Academy.
Bird, Scott Rudin, Eli
Next.
Bush, and Evelyn O'Neill, producers.
Next.
Phantom Thread.
Next.
Joanne Seller,
Next.
Paul Thomas Anderson, Megan Ellison, and Daniel Lupi, producers.
Next. This movie's gonna get nominated before it came out, so next.
The Post, Amy Pascal, Steven Spielberg, and Christy McCaskill
Next.
Curry.
This movie was gonna get
Producers.
nominated before it came out. Next.
A preview.
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro,
It's
and J. Miles Dale, producers.
It doesn't get nominated. Not even close.
And 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Graham Broadbent, Peter Zernin, and Martin McDonough, producers.
So I'm looking at my best picture picks, and I don't get how I, Tonya is not getting the love it deserves. Like, it was easily one of the best movies of this year. Didn't even get nominated. I had Logan. That was just hopeful thinking. I didn't even think about Phantom Thread, but I guess. So now I'm looking back at the technical awards, and I'm happy for Roger Deakins getting nominated for cinematography, Dunkirk getting nominated for cinematography. I look at costume design and Beauty and the Beast, obviously. Phantom Thread, I mean, that's literally about making clothes. Victoria and Abdul is the one that I knew was gonna get nominated also. Of course, Baby Driver gets nominated for film editing. Dunkirk, Tonya, I guess, because it's in the kind of Scorsese style, you would expect that editing won. 3 Billboards also got nominated. I don't want to know how many nominations this thing got in total. I think for makeup and hairstyling, Darkest Hour has that in the bag. I think we can all agree on that, right? For best score, obviously, I think Hans Zimmer should win, but knowing the Academy, I don't know right now. Hans Zimmer should definitely win for best scores. The Last Jedi did get nominated, but you know, I think that score is always amazing. Best music, Calling by Your Name did get nominated for Mystery of Love, which I loved. I even used in my review. This Is Me, Great Showman, Remember Me, Coco. That's a pretty good list. Production Design 2049, in my opinion, or Darkest Hour should win. I think those are just beautifully crafted set pieces, and just the sets were great. Just the way everything looked in camera was just amazing. All the sound awards, like sound editing and sound mixing, all went to the same people. Baby Driver, 2049, Dunkirk, Shape of Water, The Last Jedi. I think Blade Runner should get that. If anything, Blade Runner and Dunkirk should get those, but that's just in my opinion. Look, visual effects, if War of Planet of the Apes doesn't win, I'm squaring up with the Academy. There's literally no way this revolutionary motion capture by Andy Serkis shouldn't be winning every single time. It's just blasphemy at that point. If there's one thing I guess I'm mad at, was Lego Batman. Really? Didn't get nominated for best animated feature? That makes no sense. I don't get how Friend of Dad would make it over Boss Baby. Are you kidding me? No, I don't appreciate that. So that wraps up this year's nominees for this year. It's a great list overall. I will do a video about my predictions, and I will obviously be reacting to who wins after March 4th. So you have those to look forward to. I know I have no reviews coming out, but there's one thing I do need to work on. It's watching movies I actually don't want to see. So we have reviews coming. Just be patient. Black Panther obviously comes out soon, so you'll have that to look forward to. My name is Ade Dina, and I will see you guys later.